Thank you for tuning in to the Royds Revue podcast. This week, Rob and Andy have watched and written songs about No Country for Old Men. What are these songs about, friendo? Find out next on the Royds Revue podcast.
Hello, hello. We are the Royds. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And this is the Royds Revue podcast. And that's right. We are talking about No Country for Old Men, directed and written by the Coen brothers. Andy, how you doing?
And edited. I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. I'm good. Good to know that this was also edited by the Coen brothers.
Yeah, they won an Oscar for it, I believe.
An Oxer?
Yep.
They won an Oscar the Grouch?
Yep.
I'm like, this is a terrible award. It
They won a
smells
puppet.
weird.
Yeah. They won a garbage puppet.
A garbage puppet. I like it. Can I have a garbage puppet? I would make it my fleshlight.
Oh, Jesus.
What? I like garbage.
Okay.
It's got that feet smell. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. We're off to one hell of a start. Jesus Christ.
Andy, had you seen No Country for Old Men before this?
I had. Yeah, I saw it maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Okay, I have never seen this before we watched it for this podcast.
What'd you think?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was really
Same.
good.
I agree. Is this the first Oscar-winning movie that we've done?
It might be. I mean, some of the other movies we watched probably won Oscars for stuff we don't think about. This is definitely the best picture winner.
Yeah,
we've done.
best. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah, this is definitely the best picture winner we've done.
Wow.
First one.
Cool. What were you gonna say before I cut you off?
That you're a piece of shit for interrupting me. I don't remember, so it doesn't matter. Couldn't have been that important. Could not have been important whatsoever.
Well,
But
Robbie,
no, never seen No Country. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
yeah, it's a good movie.
It's a very good movie. All right, that's the end of the podcast. Bye.
Yep.
All right, we covered all the topics there, right? We did trivia, we did questions,
We didn't do any of that, Robbie.
we played our songs.
Well, what other movies came out in the year of our Lord 2007?
Well, that's a great question. 2007. Here's the little thing about Robbie. That's the year he graduated high school.
Old Man Robbie.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not old.
Okay.
I'm not old.
Okay.
I'm a geezer. But I actually saw a lot of these movies in theaters. So 2007 in movies, we have The Number 23 starring Jim Carrey. I saw that in theaters. We have Grindhouse. I don't know. Did you see Grindhouse? It was Death Proof and Planet Terror.
I saw them, but not in theaters.
Planet Terror was a lot of fun. Death Proof, it was there.
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Very good. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. The first Transformers movie.
I feel you, Joanna.
What?
Pretty good, right? It's Sweeney Todd.
Oh, I honestly didn't know that. I remember seeing it. I didn't remember any of the songs. I remember liking it.
That's all I remember.
Nice. I just remember him shaving Alan Rickman.
Yeah, and they were singing.
Yeah, I remember him shaving Alan Rickman's genitals. And I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, you didn't watch the same movie that I did.
No, I did not. I didn't. Oh, there was a movie, one of the parody movie comes out in 2007 called Epic Movie. And just by this little still I'm seeing from it here, it's clearly a bunch of superheroes teaming up. And it makes me laugh because that was 2007.
I'll tell you this. I saw that in theaters.
Oof, how was it?
Couldn't tell you. Don't remember.
Ooh.
I was
Sounds
probably
like someone having a good time.
I was probably with a lady.
Ooh. It's nice that you go to see movies with your mom.
Yeah.
Hot Rod comes out in 2007. Super Bad.
Hot Rod's good. Superbad's
Hot Rod's
good.
very funny.
I saw Superbad in theaters as well.
So did I. I didn't love Super Bad.
I didn't love it in the theaters, and then when I saw it again, I was like, oh, I get it. It's good.
Okay. Evan Almighty comes out 2007. You know, you look at this list and you go, oh, I understand why No Country for Old Men won Best Picture.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see what it was up against. 2007, I'm going to say Best Picture nominees. Here we go. Or is it 2008? What I want to write? Yeah, I have to write 2008 because it would be nominated in 2008. Stupid poop.
Oh.
All right, so it was No Country for Old Men, There Will Be Blood. Atonement.
There Will Be Blood is excellent.
I've never seen There Will Be Blood.
They were actually filmed in the same area in Texas.
Really?
Yeah, like around the same time.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The movie Michael Clayton, which I don't remember at all. I also don't remember Atonement at all.
I've heard of both of them, but I've never seen them.
And can you guess the the fifth nominee? So we had Michael Clayton, Atonement, No Country for Old Men, and There Will Be Blood. Can you guess the other nominee for Best Picture in that year?
The Dark Knight.
Nope. Because this is the movies that come out in 2007.
What year did The Dark Knight come out?
2008. Yep. Here's another trivia question right at the top of the show. What was the other Best Picture nominee in 2008 Oscars? So the movies that come out in 2007. We have Michael Clayton, No Country for Old Men, There Will Be Blood, Atonement, and what else? It's a movie that doesn't seem to fit in with the rest of these.
Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer.
No, it's Juno.
Juno.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I saw that in theaters.
I don't remember if I saw it in theaters, but I saw it.
I remember just being like, ooh, this is weird.
See, I thought Juno won, but I guess not.
Well, now I need to see. God, you're killing me. You're killing me.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah, No Country for Old Men won, it looks like.
Yeah, I know Old Country won for that year, but I thought Juno won another year. But, I could be wrong. It's the first time for everything, you know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Well, what I'm saying is I'm always right.
Oh, that's incredible.
It's also a fallacy.
It's a penisy?
Yep.
Nice. All right, Andy, you want to run down this movie?
Nope.
Okay. Let me know when you're
I'll
ready, man.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, now you're ready.
Yeah.
Now you're ready.
Yeah.
All right, so let's run down. I forgot the name of the movie. No Country for Old Men from 2007.
All right, we open with Javier Bardem getting arrested and killing the police officer in a brutal fashion, while Tommy Lee Jones talks about being an old police officer. Javier steals the cop car.
Easy for you to say.
He pulls over an innocent man. He kills him with that like air compressor cow bolt thing.
I thought it was an oxygen tank.
Nah, it's like a thing he says they use it to kill cows.
Oh shit,
Like,
I had no idea.
Slaughter. Yeah, that's what Tommy Lee Jones says. Anyway, we see Josh Brolin hunting. He takes a shot, but it isn't an instant kill. He follows the trail of blood and finds a second trail of blood. Follows that, and he comes across a massacre of drug cartel members. One is still alive, and he asks for agua. Josh Brolin ain't got any. He searches the trunk and finds thousands of dollars worth of drugs. Keeps searching for the last man standing and finds a man under a tree. He's dead next to a big old bag of money. Josh Brolin takes it, goes home. He can't sleep, and he feels bad about the thirsty dying guy. So he fills up a jug of water and heads back to the desert, in possibly the dumbest move in human history. He gets to the massacre site, and the thirsty guy is of course dead. Other gang members are there though, and they seem to be blaming Josh Brolin for what happened. They shoot at him and chase him to a river. He gets shot in the back, on his shoulder blade, his scapula, if you will.
Is Scott Bakula?
Oh my god, and swims away. A dog chases him, and he shoots and kills the nice bounty.
Why do you have to word it like that?
Well,
That's sad.
He shot and killed the dog.
Yeah, that's the saddest part of the movie.
That shit was intense, though.
Yeah.
Great stuff. This movie is very intense.
I cried.
Oh my god.
Anytime a dog dies, I weep.
Well, the killer from the beginning buys a candy bar from a convenience store in the most intense scene that has ever been. He two-faces the cashier. Look it up if you haven't seen it. It's fucking fantastic. I'm not gonna even attempt to explain it. It's an excellent scene. Turns out Josh Brolin's character's name is Llewellyn. He returns home to tend to his wounds and hide the money. He explains the situation to his wife. Our killer is taken to the massacre site by two men. He investigates Llewellyn's truck, taking the VIN number. Kills the two men. The town's sheriff and deputy come across the massacre site and find out Llewellyn is involved. Javier searches Llewellyn's trailer, shooting the lock with the compressed air thing. Leaving a mark in the wall, he checks with the front desk of the trailer park, but she can't tell him. Llewellyn sends his wife away until he figures all this out. The sheriff and deputy search Llewellyn's trailer and find the milk the killer left out. They just missed him. Llewellyn gets a hotel room. He hides the money deep within the air duct. He buys some guns and a second hotel room. The killer tracks the money down with the tracker to one of Llewellyn's rooms. He kills 3 guys who are not Llewellyn. He opens the vent and sees he's been outmaneuvered. Turns out the killer's name is Chigger. Am I saying that right?
Whoa! Andy, chill out there.
Robbie, no. Chigger is the killer's name, and the drug dealing higher-ups are worried that he's too much of a loose cannon. Llewellyn checks into another hotel. He pays the front desk guy to call him if anyone else checks in. It occurs to him that maybe there's a tracking device in the money bag. He finds it and removes it. He hears chattering in the halls and calls the front desk. No answer. He waits on the bed with his shotgun. Footsteps approach and then walk away. The hallway light goes out. The lock flies out and hits Llewellyn. One of the most intense chases in all of cinema happens. Again, look that shit up. Llewellyn gets shot again, but he hit Chigger too. Their wits are matched. A dying Llewellyn buys a jacket for $500 and crosses the border into Mexico, hiding the money over the fence next to the bridge. Meanwhile, Chigger blows up a car to steal medical supplies and tend to his shotgun wound. The sheriff pulls over a guy with bodies in the back of his truck. He's transporting the bodies from the massacre. The sheriff is annoyed that he didn't properly secure the load. Kids these days. Llewellyn wakes up in a Mexican hospital where Woody Harrelson greets him. He asks for the money, but Llewellyn tells him he spent it all. Woody says nothing is stopping Chigger from killing his wife in Odessa. The sheriff meets with Llewellyn's wife and tells her to call him if she hears from her husband and that he can keep them safe. Chigger kills Woody Harrelson, as Llewellyn calls, also a very intense scene. Excellent. Chigger picks up and says he'll spare Llewellyn's life if he brings... he'll spare Llewellyn's wife if he brings him the money. Llewellyn says he's making Chigger his new special project and hangs up. Llewellyn gets back across the border to Murica and calls his wife. He's gonna meet her and give her the money so she can escape overseas. Once he kills Chigger, he'll join her. Chigger kills character actor Stephen Root. Carla Jean, Llewellyn's wife, and her mother are headed to El Paso to the airport to meet your boy Llewellyn. Carla Jean calls the sheriff and asks him to promise not to harm Llewellyn if she tells him where he's headed. He assures her that he will only help. Chigger kills a man and steals his truck after finding out where the airport is. Llewellyn gets to the hotel to meet his wife and is attacked by the drug cartel. He's killed off-screen. The sheriff arrives too late and notifies Carla Jean. The El Paso sheriff speaks of Chigger as a force of nature that they cannot defend against. Sheriff Tom goes back to the crime scene where Llewellyn was gunned down. He finds the lock shot out. The vent cover is unscrewed. Chigurh got the money. Sheriff Tom visits a family friend or brother or something. Find out Sheriff Tom is quitting or retiring. He feels outmatched, as he says. We cut to Carla Jean's mom's funeral. She gets home and her window is open. Chigurh is waiting for her. He says he's keeping his word to her husband. He flips a coin and tells her to call it. She refuses. She is presumably killed. Also a very good scene. As Chigurh leaves the neighborhood, he gets T-boned in his car. Chigurh has a compound fracture in his arm. 2 kids come up, and he buys one of their shirts to use as a sling. He gets away before the ambulance gets there. The retired sheriff tells his wife about 2 dreams he had last night. One of them, he met his father in town to give him some money or something. And then the other, he was riding in the mountains, and his father had a torch, and he passed him into the mountains, and then the credits roll. And that's No Country for Old Men.
That was real good.
Wow, thanks.
You really got everything in there. I noticed Antoine Chigurh was really giving you a hard time.
Yeah, I don't...
you really made a meal out of that one.
All right.
I was getting the sense you just loved saying it.
I mean, it's not... It's a different word, Robbie.
Yeah, because you love those little buggies.
Nice. Although that word is... Who made that word, you know?
Someone who knew what they were doing.
Well...
No, but you got everything in there.
I like how intense this movie is. I like how intense it is, but it's like also pretty tame at the same time. It's got a weird vibe, you know? Like anyone who's in the presence of Chigurh is like, they know they're going to die,
Yeah.
but they're relatively calm about it.
Well, it's that one guy in the scene when Chigurh goes back and he kills the guy who's in Dodgeball.
Yeah, that's character actor Stephen Root.
There you go. I had no idea what his name was. So he kills that guy, and then he turns to the other guy, and the guy goes, "Are you going to kill me?" And he goes, "That depends. Do you
Did you
see me?"
Yeah. And then it just ends. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
he probably killed that guy.
See, I think he didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
He kills literally everyone he sees in this movie except for like the cashier and maybe that guy.
But he doesn't kill everyone. Remember, Woody Harrelson's character says Chigurh does have a code,
Yeah,
but it's not just indiscriminate killing.
but sometimes it is.
No, it's not. He kills. He must have a reason. I don't think he killed that guy.
Wow. I don't know. He just fucking he kills. I'm trying to think of who he kills for no reason at all. I mean, maybe those 2 guys where he went to the desert.
Perhaps.
He shot that bird.
That's fair. He did out of nowhere for no reason.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm a bad dude.
That was literally just, let's show them how insane this man is and have him just shoot this fucking bird.
Well, I gotta say, this is the most evil character I've ever seen on screen.
You knew he was evil in the very first scene when he chokes out that cop with the handcuffs or whatever.
Yeah.
And the look on his face.
Without blinking. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that is a look of pure bliss. That man is coming
Yeah.
while he's killing that man. And
so-
I'd imagine it's roughly the same feeling. Orgasm and killing a person. I've never done one of those things. Can you guess which?
Oh boy. I've never done either of those things.
Wow. Well, you're a pussy if you haven't killed him.
Uh-oh. Well, all the performances in this are excellent.
Excellent. Everyone gives their all in this.
Yeah.
I also think at this point, if you get asked to do a Coen Brothers movie, you're giving your all.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's going to be a good project, a worthwhile project.
Yeah, for sure.
And something worth doing.
Yes.
And so you got these guys who are heavyweights, and they really are.
Yeah.
Bardem, Jones, and Brolin, you know they're all going to turn in good performances. And then, of course, Harrelson, too.
Yeah, and Stephen Root is also a very good actor.
Yeah.
Whoever played Carla Jean, very good.
The movie was perfectly cast. Everyone really, the movie was fantastic. Everyone really does their job. The names killed me in the movie. I was dying at names like Llewellyn and Ed Tom.
Yeah. I think I like Llewellyn is like an ambiguous what is it, androgynous kind of a name. And then like so that's like kind of soft, but like dude's tough as nails.
Yeah.
And then like you got Chigurh, which he even comments, he's like, what, sugar?
Yeah.
And like this dude will kill everyone. Like
everyone.
It's like and I know that it's based on a book. And it's pretty like they didn't really take a lot of liberties with the book, which is surprising being a Coen Brothers movie.
Right. I mean, I've never read the book, but if they didn't stray from the book at all, then this book was basically written as a Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
because
like,
this has all the feel of a Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah. And it's a little lighter on the comedy.
Yeah.
But it's still there. Like when they wake him up, the mariachi band wakes him up.
Yes.
And like he shows them his wound and they slowly stop singing.
Yeah, and they just go quiet. And also at the end, when he has the compound fracture, and that one kid goes, "Your fucking bone is sticking out of your arm," or whatever he says.
Yeah.
I will say this: as good as this movie is, there are some things I don't love.
Did you hear that?
I did. That was a nice fart. I'll leave that in there. We'll leave that in there.
What didn't you like?
So I don't like that Josh Brolin dies off screen.
I agree.
I get it. It's trying to show that like it's trying to be unpredictable. But this is one of those rare movies where I go, I could do with another half an hour.
Yeah.
Because this was only about 2 hours and 6 minutes or something like that. This wasn't nearly as long as I thought it was going to be.
No.
And then when Brolin died off screen, I was like, wait, really? There was a massacre here. We don't get to see it?
Yeah, and it wasn't even like Chigurh. Like it wasn't a character of note that killed him.
Yeah, it was just a random. I don't know if they were with the original group of people who were buying drugs at the beginning of the movie.
Right.
But I don't know. I want to see that massacre. I want to see that scene.
I'm not entirely sure of what like the symbolism is like with him. I know the symbolism with or at least I think the symbolism with Chigurh and Tommy Lee Jones is like I'm like this is too much. Like
yeah.
I think I'm done. Like the world is too bad now. And like Chigurh is like the living embodiment of death, just like leaving a path of just destruction behind him. Yeah.
Well, there's that one scene where Tommy Lee Jones or Ed Tom is talking to another cop and they say something like, "Yeah, world went to hell ever since they stopped, saying please and thank you," or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah. I did like when his deputy like chuckled at one of the terrible things he was telling him, and he was like, he just stared at him. And then he was like, "Nah, I laughed too sometimes. That's all you can do."
Yeah.
It was very it's very subtle, which is cool. It's like, and it's not subtle in like I need a fucking degree to understand this.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Because it's you can still understand what's going on. I might not understand like all the nuances, but I understand what's going on. Like you said, that the fact that Llewellyn dies off screen, because like at that point you're really rooting for him,
right?
Because he's like the only man to see Chigurh and not be dead. Exactly.
He held his own against him.
Yeah. And then he also wounded him. And then he's like to his wife, he's like, we're going to figure this out. And then he fucking presumably kills Carla Jean, which also hurt my heart.
He definitely kills Carla Jean. There's no question.
It's sad.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's funny. I forgot that they said Carla Jean's mom had cancer early in the movie. So I was
she
like,
says it like 8 times.
Yeah. And all of a sudden when they went, I was like, how the fuck did she die? And my partner just goes, she had cancer, Rob.
Yeah.
I was like, and I went, how do you know? And he goes, they said it several times in the movie, Rob.
Yeah. She's the only one she keeps going, I have the cancer. She kept saying it.
I gotta pay attention when I'm watching these movies.
It was like her only line, essentially.
I got the cancer.
Yeah.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsrevue@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it. I like how like nonchalant Llewellyn and his wife's relationship is. Like he just walks in. She's like, "Where you been?" He's like, "Out." Like, "Where'd you get that gun?" Like, "Found it."
Found it.
And then like he's under the trailer. He hasn't been home all night. And she's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm putting the money on the trailer." He's just like telling her what he's doing. And she's just like, "No, Llewellyn, you're crazy."
Well, like at one point, the first time we meet Llewellyn's wife, they like fight on the couch. And I just write, "Oh, they have a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
This is really healthy."
But like, it's like a play fight because she's like, or he's like, "You keep talking to me like that, I might have to bend you over." And she's like, "Then do it."
Yeah.
Like they're just like, they're cool. They're cool. They're a cool couple. I'd hang with
Swingers.
them. Yeah. I don't know.
What?
Where'd you get
What?
that?
What? I feel like they wasted Woody Harrelson in this movie.
I mean, yeah.
He does absolutely nothing.
He
Like
played
it's
that
cool
one.
that he's there, but it's basically a cameo. It's a glorified
Yeah.
cameo.
Yeah. His scene with Jigger is pretty fucking good.
Oh, it's good, but it's just like I don't know. That's again, I said we could use another half an hour. Give me 15 minutes of Llewellyn dying and another few minutes with Carson Wells.
Yeah. I think the whole thing with him getting away too later. Jigger, I mean, like I guess that's symbolic of like, yeah, the bad shit in the world is always gonna win over old men who they're stuck in their old ways or something. I don't really know. But I mean, I remember the first time I watched this, I was like, that ending was dog shit. And then this time I watched it like expecting it, and I was like, it's not that bad.
I didn't like the ending. I like that Sugar gets away, but I don't like the ending of just Tommy Lee Jones monologuing and then talking about dreams with his wife.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
I'm sure that those dreams mean something, but it's
Right.
lost on me.
I just don't care at that point. After everything we've seen, I don't care at that point about his dreams. Like, I get he's retired, but it's like, dude, I just watched countless people just die. You think I give a shit about your dreams now?
Yeah. Did Javier Bardem win Best Actor?
Best supporting actor.
He did.
Yeah, best actor was Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, for There Will Be Blood. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, they both deserve it for that because that shit.
Yeah, they're excellent.
Yeah. That scene, just the scene with the cashier alone, that's just fucking excellent.
Yeah, when he tells him to call it, and he goes, "What am I playing for? Everything."
Yeah. Like
What?
he's like, you could see like whenever anyone speaks to him at all, even if he asks them a question, he hates them.
Right.
He's just like anyone at all, anyone who is not himself. He's like, I want to fucking kill you.
What's it to you where I'm from, friendo? I love the term friendo.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah. That's also all the action, like the cat and mouse shit that was going on, and then like Llewellyn gets the upper hand at the end of that street battle. I was like, oh shit, this is intense. This is very good. It's just excellent. All around.
I mean, the dialogue's great when Llewellyn goes and he needs a tent with the most poles.
Yeah.
What kind of tent you want? The most poles.
Yeah.
It's just so good. It's so good.
I like he walks in after he comes back to America, and he's in his hospital gown, and he's like, "You ever get any customers in here without any clothes?" He's like, "No, sir, it's unusual." Excellent movie.
It really is. I also liked when Bardem is talking to Woody Harrelson or Sugar is talking to Wells. The minute the phone rings, Bardem just kills him.
Yeah, like out of inconvenience.
Yeah.
He probably wanted to toy with them a little bit more, but
I do like how both Sugar and Llewellyn buy shirts off random people.
yes. Yeah, they do. I wonder if that's a symbolic thing, like, hey,
They're not that different, you and me.
yeah. But like Llewellyn, did he steal that money or did he find it? You know? Like, is he in the wrong?
I'm going to be honest. He might not be in the wrong, but he's stupid for taking it.
You know what?
If I find, listen, it's one thing to find money. It's
Yeah.
another thing to find money surrounded by dead bodies.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If he didn't go back to give that guy water, they still would have found him because they had a tracker, but maybe he would have found the tracker.
He went back hours later, though. Hours.
Yeah.
Like, there was no way that guy was still alive.
No, absolutely
If
not.
that guy was still alive, he was not there.
Yeah. And I like that moment, like, characterizes him too. Like,
Yeah.
he's actually a very nice guy.
He's just a dullard.
Yeah, to a fault.
Yeah. Because that was fucking stupid. I was like, don't go back, dude.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
are you doing?
I don't know. I'd like to think if he didn't do that, he would have found the tracker and like thrown it out.
Yeah.
It would have been all right. Alas.
I don't see any girls down here.
Oh. Got anything else to say about this very good movie?
No Country for Old Men, or like No Pussy for Javier Bardem.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very, very good.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been thinking about that for a week.
Wow. Let's see if I can make one.
Okay.
No Country for Old Men. More like No County for Young Ladies.
Nice. That was good. That was
Wow.
really good. I appreciate that.
Wow. Well, I have a couple
No Country for Old
questions.
Men. More like I got nothing. I got nothing else.
That's all right. That's
This is a tough movie for it.
yeah.
You don't always get gold like Thor Drag My Cock.
Or short shit poopers.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. I've got a question.
Oh shit, hold on.
In the beginning, when Llewellyn is hunting, what is that, a gazelle?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did Llewellyn really expect that guy to be alive after all that time?
I don't know. I think Llewellyn is educated in the South, if you know what I'm saying. I'm saying he's dumb.
Nice.
Why did Chigurh take his socks off after he killed those people in the hotel room?
Don't want to get your socks wet from blood.
I guess.
That's what I would guess.
I noticed he didn't like getting blood on him. Like, he pulled
Yeah.
the shower curtain when
He
he
puts
shot
his
that
feet up
dude.
at one point.
He puts his feet up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he checks his shoes when he leaves Carla Jean.
Yeah, which is why I think she did.
Oh, yeah. She's absolutely dead. DED dead.
Yep.
How did Woody Harrelson or Carson Wells know where Llewellyn threw the money?
Oh, yeah, he just kind of came across it, didn't he?
And like, it's like the very next scene, he talks to him. He never tells him where the money is. And then the next scene, he's just at the place where he threw the money. And then he doesn't go and get it either.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't understand. That's why I'm asking these.
What was it seemed to be a setup when Carla Jean goes to call Sheriff Tom, and leaves her mom out on the street by the taxi, and her mom's having trouble with the package.
Yeah.
And like a Mexican man comes over and helps her. And he's like, "Oh, you going to El Paso?" And she's like, "Yeah." And that doesn't go anywhere. I thought that he was maybe a gang member or something.
Those were the dudes who killed them.
Oh, so I was right in my assumption.
Yeah, I think those are the dudes who killed Llewellyn.
Oh, well, that answers my
Oh shit, I wasn't ready. Wow. Why, after all that, when no one else is there, did Tommy Lee Jones decide to go back late at night to the hotel?
I don't know, but I really enjoyed that scene.
Yeah, no, it was a very good scene.
Real nail biter.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
where? I got another question. Here it is. Where was Chigurh then? Because they show him waiting with was he in like the room next to him?
That actually ties into my other Was Bardem waiting for Tommy Lee Jones or no?
I don't know.
Or does he not feel the need to kill him?
But then Tommy Lee Jones searched the hotel room and he didn't find anything.
Right. But Bardem had a chance right then and there to kill him.
But did he? Because
Yeah.
was he in the same room? Or
I think
are
so.
we looking at the same room? Because then Tommy Lee Jones.
I mean, he
would've
can
seen
see him.
I think he was in the hotel room next to him.
Either way, I think Bardem had the shot there to kill Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Chigurh in this movie wants to actually kill Ed Tom.
You know, I bet if he did kill Ed Tom, he would have said, "There's no country for old men."
Yep, he goes, should have moved to Spain.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to be honest. I don't have any more.
Yeah, me neither. You know what? Maybe just one. Maybe just one.
All right, go for it.
Am I dumb? Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
No,
I don't want to answer that.
Am I dumb, or like, does Chigurh work for Woody Harrelson and Dodgeball guy that he killed?
I have no idea.
And if so, why did he kill them?
I don't think he works for them.
So they were just like, I don't understand the role that they played in the whole thing.
I
like,
think they're all just bad guys.
The money belonged to them, but like, then who were the two men that alerted Chigurh to the whereabouts of the money?
Chigurh figured out where the money was because of the beeper.
Right, but they gave him the beeper, the two men that he killed in the desert.
These are all questions I don't know the answers to.
Yeah. And like, I was thinking, am I missing something? But I'm glad you're also missing something.
Yeah. Well, this movie sucks.
Do you have any trivia?
Oh, I got some trivia.
Trivia? I barely know her.
Nice. What is the name of the trailer park Josh Brolin or Llewellyn lives in? Is it Desert Sand, Desert Air, Desert Water, or Desert Fire? I jumped right in. I don't know if you were ready for that, but I just...
Damn. Desert Sand.
It's Desert Air.
Shit me in my clit.
Yeah. Well, oh my God. You know what that means? You have to cut 1 inch off your penis.
I'm not working with much to begin with, Robbie.
Oh boy.
I only have 16 more inches.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. What year does this movie take place?
1973.
I was gonna give you multiple choice.
Was that right?
No.
Okay, give me multiple choice then.
Okay. 1978, 1979, 1980, or 1981?
1978.
1980.
Fuck.
You know how you know?
How?
Because in the scene with the cashier, he tells him to flip the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
He says this quarter says 1958. It traveled 22 years to find you. And I did math with a calculator.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1980, baby.
Dude, I'm so impressed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Yikes. What town does Llewellyn live in? Is it Sanderson, Texas, Fredericksburg, Texas, Sugarland, Texas, or Peterson, Texas?
You pick that up?
Yep.
I fjarded.
Nice.
What was the last one?
Peterson, Texas.
Peterson, Texas.
It is Sanderson, Texas. Oh,
That's a shame.
yeah. Oh, Andy, put the knife down. Get it away from the wrist. All right. Yep. Put it right down. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Just ask your next question, man.
Yeah, what would I do with that rabbit to talk me down?
Hey, you
Probably
probably
cut
would have.
myself. Probably cut myself.
I mean, you're using a plastic knife. You wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah, you're right. What is the name of the phone company on the bill that Jagger opens when searching Llewellyn's trailer? Is it Country Landlines, AT&T, Southwestern Bell, or the Texas Phone Company?
Southwestern Bell.
Correct.
My dick is huge.
Now, did you get that because my multiple choice answers were crap, or you got that?
I got that. That was a total guess, but I got that.
Oh shit!
I knew it wasn't AT&T.
Yeah, that was a little attempt at humor.
I think it's around Hummer.
I'll give you a Hummer. I'm talking about like a gas guzzling vehicle.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna put me in the red, but anything for you, Robbie.
What motel does Llewellyn first stay at? Is it a Motel 6, Sanrio's Regal Motel,
It's a Regal.
Martino's Regal Motel,
Oh shit!
or Del Rio's Regal Motel? So that threw me off with that. Oh, shit.
See, my next question was, what was the name of the motel Llewellyn stays at? And I just have Regal.
I have the full name, baby.
Shit. All right, read just the Regals for me, please.
Sanrio's Regal Motel, Martino's Regal Motel, or Del Rio's Regal Motel?
I'm gonna go Del Rio.
It is Del Rio.
Oh man, can I get that inch back?
Sure. Sew it back on.
I'm gonna get some hot glue. We'll be right
Oh
back.
my God. Gluing your urethra back together.
This
What
is
a man.
unpleasant. Yeah. Oh no, I did it upside down. Okay, the suitcase that held the money was used to do the same thing in what other Coen Brothers movie? Is it Raising Arizona, Fargo, True Grit, or The Big Lebowski?
Can you give me the options one more time?
Raising Arizona, Fargo, True Grit, or The Big Lebowski?
I honestly don't know. I'm going to say Lebowski, Big Lebowski.
That is incorrect. It is Fargo.
I went with Big
Starring-
Lebowski because I figured Raising Arizona was like too far apart, like these two movies. And I went with Big Lebowski because I didn't think there was I also thought the same thing about Fargo. And I didn't think there was a suitcase in True Grit.
I've never seen True Grit, I'll be honest.
Me neither.
I've seen all the other ones, though. Fargo was actually starring Fargo Robbie. Did you know that?
It was not.
Is that even a person?
Nope.
Sounds like Margot Robbie, though, doesn't it?
It does, because you I feel like that's what you did, man.
Pretty interesting stuff
That's
here
good.
on the Royds Revue podcast.
You heard it here first. Take that, TMZ. Fargo Robbie.
Nice.
What room was Llewellyn originally in the hotel? Was it 38, 28?
Which hotel? Oh, okay. 38. No. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Was it 38, 28, 138, 98?
138.
It is 138.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. Who has the least amount of screen time out of the three leads? Javier, Josh, or Tommy Lee, drummer of Motley Crue?
With that big old hog.
9-inch ween daddy.
Fuck. The least screen time. I'm gonna say Tommy Lee.
Ah, correct.
Yeah. I'm also swinging low with answers like that. I got one more question.
We talk about dicks a lot.
We talk about dicks a lot. We got a problem.
Yeah.
No. Maybe if we get 100,000 downloads for each podcast, we'll talk about dicks some more. How often does Ellis, that's Ed Tom's brother, claim to make a fresh pot of coffee? Is it every day, every week, every month, or every year?
Every week.
It is every week.
Yeah.
Yes. Gross.
Yeah. So that was his brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least I assumed it was his brother. He also has a bunch of kitty cats.
Yes, he does. Tommy Lee Jones is the wrinkliest man on the face of the earth.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think his dad was Sharpay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, things turned out good for
It's
him.
amazing. It's actually a very inspiring story.
Yeah. Okay. What is the body count in this movie? Is
I
it
don't know. Oh, okay, cool.
20, 21, 22, or 23?
What a shit bird. 22.
Yes.
Yes.
He's done it.
Yes. Mommy will let me eat tonight. Yes.
Jeebus. So I think that's counting the massacre. But like if you take out the massacre, like that's just all chigger, just fucking laying
Yeah,
waste.
just killing people.
What a terrifying man.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
No.
All right, I got one more.
Oh, yeah, great. Awesome. Make me answer all these fucking questions. Put me on the spot like this. Go ahead.
Well, now I don't know if I want to do it.
No, go ahead. Go right ahead. Ask your stupid questions. We got the Inquisitor over here.
Okay. What year was Carla Jean's mother born? Is it 1922, 1909, 1931, or 1919?
31.
1922.
Poop in pants.
Says it on her gravestone as
I
they
figured.
lower
Yeah.
that dead ass bitch into
Wow.
the ground.
Wow. Jesus.
Not a good guy, turns out. Turns out I'm
Yeah.
a mean guy.
Yeah, you're just like Sugar.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yep. Because you've killed all those people.
No.
What?
I've never killed a man or a woman or ejaculated, as we went over earlier.
Small animals, though. You kill a lot of birds.
Yeah. I mean,
You always call me. You go, Robbie, I'm choking the chicken. I go, dude, that's gross. Why are you calling me? And then I hear a chicken like screaming. I'm like, you're killing
Right.
a chicken. My God.
I'm literally choking a chicken.
I'm mortified. But also I get it moves a little bit.
Oh boy, that's a
Because what happens is I think of you. Never mind.
I'm not gonna call you when I do it anymore.
That's good. You should probably just stop doing it though.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You should probably stop strangling chickens to
Yeah.
death.
Yeah.
Want to get into these thongs?
I sure does.
All right. I got a pick to flip.
Flip that shit.
All right. Oh God, I hit my mic.
Oh no,
Oh,
Michael.
Oh, Michael, I'm so sorry. All right. You want heads or quails?
I want breads. That's
That
heads.
wasn't an option.
Okay. I'll take heads.
I was gonna be pissed if you called tails after that. It's tails. I win. I'm the best. I'm the best.
I'm the
best. I'll go first.
Okay.
Because we talked about it. I think my song's a ballad, like very ballady.
A ballad.
A ballad.
A Ballin Wonderland.
Nice. That was really good. I like that.
Thanks.
Yeah. So my song is called People Always Say.
Nice.
Yeah. So This is it. That's about to play right now. It's my song. That's I'm gonna hit play in just a second. It's playing now. That was my song. People always say it's based on one of the best scenes in the movie, the scene with him with Sugar and Carla Jean.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really nothing much to say about it. Obviously, he's just talking about how people always say, you don't have to do this. And I really don't want to say much more because I see the name of your song.
It's called, what is it called? Oh, you don't have to do this. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like we're touching on a lot of the same. We're both writing about Chigurh because he's just like fascinatingly evil.
Yeah.
And like unfeeling.
This is a guy I feel like if I watched this movie a bunch of times, I could just sit there writing songs about this character.
Yeah.
And just have different takes on the character, different genres of song. He's a fascinating character.
Yeah, and he's played excellently by Javier Bardem.
Yeah.
I read something that psychologists and psychiatrists and all like experts went through a whole bunch of movies with psychopaths, and they said that Chigurh is the most realistic psychopath that's ever been.
That's
Like,
genuinely terrifying, though.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not even like he's not dumb. Like he's
No.
a very resourceful psychopath.
Yeah. I mean,
Yikes.
he could be a genuine horror film villain.
Yeah. Like even you never see him like run.
No. He just
He's
walks.
just like a slow moving, just absolute.
He just keeps
monster.
barreling forward.
Yeah. I went a very different way. Also, I liked your guitar break.
Thank you.
That song was very cool.
Yeah, it was a very linear song. I did like 2 verses and then 2 choruses.
I mean, that's fun.
Yeah.
I did metal. I did a metal song. I didn't go that far, but there is a in there.
You're starting the lawnmower. You can't just
Yeah.
get it going.
It's also like Popeye.
I loves me olives oils. We should do that movie one day.
Maybe I've never seen it.
I am what I am, what I am, what I am. It's a musical. I forgot.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he literally sings a song where he just goes, I am what I am, what I am, what I am.
Sounds excellent. Sounds on par with the movie we're doing today.
That's
Well-
what I say to that.
Well, I did metal, and metal is difficult. Turns out.
Now, what kind of metal did you do?
I'm not sure. I think the music, I
Like
went for-
aluminum, steel.
Okay, why don't you just play the fucking song?
Okay. What's it called again?
It's called You Don't Have to Do This.
face melted.
Rock and roll.
I don't have a face anymore.
That's rock and roll, baby.
What have you done to me, Andy? I like that. That was really good.
Well, thanks. It was hard
I'll be
as
honest, I
shit.
wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I don't write songs like that, as you know.
Just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll say like that first riff I wrote in like high school when I was into Lamb of God. So it's got that kind of feel like that. I forget the term, but just
Sheep
like
of Allah.
There you go.
Took me a second, but I thought of one.
But I will say I tried.
Ham of Zod. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Keep them coming.
All right. Bon Voyage.
Somebody's gonna fight you in the street. Like some Lamb of God fans, you son of a bitch.
I think it's pronounced lamb.
Oh boy,
There's a B in the word. You fucking idiots.
Lamb of Dog.
Nice.
See what I did? So I don't play with a double bass pedal on my drums. I don't know how. So I tried with my electric drum set. I set the hi-hat pedal to a bass pedal, but then the hi-hat didn't work. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try it. So I did all of that fucking shit with the one pedal, and I had to like splice it because I could only do it for so long. Same with the strumming.
Yeah.
Can't do that for that long because that's not the kind of player I am.
That's fine. I didn't notice it.
Good. That's good. But I don't know if that's I'm not like a big metal. Like I like some metal, but I'm not like an expert, a sexpert, if you will.
Ooh.
And I went with like a death metal kind of thing because he's just like the fucking personification of death. And yeah, and we touched a lot on the same stuff in our songs. Like,
well, yeah, we are the titles of our songs are literally the conversation they have.
Yeah.
Her going, you don't have to do this, and he goes, people always say the same thing.
Yeah, I like in this movie, a lot of people, like, because he's so peculiar, whenever he's saying anything, people are like, what?
Yeah.
And then he repeats it. Like, he doesn't change what he said. He just repeats it.
Exactly what he said.
Yeah. And that's great. It just makes it that much more tense.
Yeah. The fact that he's like, you heard me.
Yeah. Like, I'm not fucking changing for you. Great stuff. Terrifying character.
Terrifying character. Great movie.
I agree. I'm egregious.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Same. Are we going back to 10?
I have no idea. I'm just saying shit at this point.
Yeah.
Who cares?
What would you give this movie out of 38?
I'd give it a much harder scale.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 35 or a 36.
All right. Cool.
What about you? No, don't fucking say cool like this. No, you gave me this weird ass scale. Now you got to do the weird ass scale.
Okay, I'd go 30. 30. What was the scale?
Set up to 38.
38. I'd go 37.
Nice. Now get on this weird ass scale. It's like a step on. It's like, why does it say I'm 4 trillion pounds? It's a weird scale.
I really let myself go.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
My 4 trillion pound life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a planet. Hi,
I'm a black hole.
We're here talking to Jupiter. It's just a fucking planet, Jupiter. It's like, hey, I don't really think I let myself go. I just kind of, appeared in the ether one day.
Yeah.
The Big Bang and all that. And
Yeah.
this is just how much I weigh. Every now and then an asteroid hits me and it just kind of joins me.
Yeah. Sometimes elements collide. Sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes you form a ring. It's whatever.
I don't really diet. I'm a planet. I'll tell you one thing. One time we did lose a couple trillion pounds. Pluto, am I right? All the other planets laugh at Pluto. They're loser, small dick X.
Nice.
All the Pluto fans are gonna send me hate mail.
Rob, Pluto's still a planet to me. Please stop making fun of Pluto. I love Pluto.
And then I go, I'm not talking about Pluto the dog, right?
Where did we go? Where do we go here?
What?
Where do we go?
What do we? Is this not the Planetary Podcast?
No, Robbie.
Fuck.
Fucking on a fucking tangent about Jupiter. Now he's on fucking Pluto. What are we doing next week, Robbie?
Next week? Oh boy, I can't wait for next week. Everyone's gonna be so excited when I tell them. No, shut up! Don't tell them that. Everyone's gonna be so excited when I tell them that next week the movie we are going to be watching and writing songs about is coming out of my mouth shortly. It is Independence Day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Wow. But our first in our trilogy of Will Smith movies for no reason.
Yeah, we said let's do Independence Day, even though it was well after the 4th of July.
Yep.
And then we just said, hey, and then we said, oh, I would do Men in Black too. And then we said, screw it. You want to do 3 Will Smith movies? So then we're doing Wild Wild West.
We sure are.
Wild Wild West. And then we have a special treat for September.
We sure do. You gonna let them know now?
I'm
gonna save it.
No, we'll tell them next week what we're gonna do in September.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the people wanting mackerels.
Wow. It's funny. Like somebody's gonna turn this podcast off. I was like, oh, that was all right. I really want a mackerel right now.
I can really go for a fish.
Right? What a strange hankering I have.
I've never really liked seafood before.
Do I even want to eat it, or do I just want a mackerel?
Like, do I want to have
goes.
this mackerel?
Here he goes. Right
do I want
to gutter?
Do I want to mac with this mackerel?
Make out with a fish, huh?
Yeah, why not? It's the same smell. Never mind.
All right. Well, where can they find you on the socials, Robbie? Where can they find you on the fucking socials?
If you want more gold like that, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Robert Corridor. Like a hall, because it's really clever and shit.
That is clever.
Andy, what about you? Where can they find you?
They can find me. You go to.
Oh, by the way, you interrupt me again, and I'll cut your fucking neck off.
Holy shit!
But no, go ahead. Where can they find your socials?
Okay. Wait, you said you're gonna cut my neck off?
Yeah. I'm gonna take 2 knives at one time and just slice the neck off. So you're just gonna be a head on shoulders. I'm gonna sew it back on.
Wow.
Yeah. You'll be dead.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Well, anyway, if you go to www.instagram.com,
I hate you so much.
You can find me at Andy Jeff Ferris, JEFFERES. And you can find me where I post about this podcast and little else as of right now.
You just HTTP.
Yep. / Follow
us. Oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, no, you go. I don't want to get my neck cut off.
No. Wasn't gonna be your neck this time. It was gonna be your ear.
Ooh.
You can find us, the Royds, on Instagram at _Royds, and you can also find our music at Spotify and Apple Music, wherever the hell you listen to music. I don't really care where you listen to it. Just listen to it.
Yeah. Also, I noticed that in the promo that you put in the middle of episodes, I say iTunes like a fucking granddad.
That's cool. I like it. I think it's cute.
iTunes was taken down in 2000. When was it?
No. You look it up.
2016.
You're like, I'm supposed to just know that?
Yeah, I don't know. I just know. I'm used to saying iTunes because I'm an old ass bitch.
It is weird that your ass is older than the rest of you.
It's really wrinkly.
Yeah. You have an old ass. Your ass is Nancy Pelosi, an old ass bitch.
Yep, an old.
I'm not going to do anything. Everything I do will be performative.
Yep.
This is good.
American politics.
Where did this go?
I don't know.
Where were we? Oh yeah. Told people to listen to our music. Send us an email, roydsrevue@gmail.com. And you can vote for which song you like better. You can also download both of the songs you heard today. You don't have to do this, and people always say, at TheRoyds.bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
You can also hear them on YouTube with videos by Ravid Design.
Oh, that's new. That's pretty great. Thanks, Mike Ravid.
Yeah. Thank you. And thank you all for listening.
Yeah.
Andy, got any last words?
I would also like to say thank you for listening.
I mean it more, though.
Huh?
Because I said it first. I mean it more.
Oh,
It's like at
that's
a
fine.
dinner when one person says, thank you, everything was great. And then everyone else goes, yeah, everything was great. And it's like, fuck you. They all hated the food. I liked it.
Yeah, that's like when you start a round of applause. Feels great.
I like to start a square of applause.
I think we're done.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.